Okay, good evening, everyone. Okay, so can you able to hear my voice, right? Right. Okay, right. Now see here. So in the last class, I said about working with a list. So we have seen some of the examples. Okay, we have taken some of the examples from the list. Okay, like finding duplicates in array. Okay. So after that, we have seen some more examples like missing number in array and given a list in Python and provided the position of the elements. Write a program to swap the two elements in the list like this. Python program to interchange the first and last element in what year list. Okay. So these are the things what we have seen. Now let us see. Okay, some more coding examples. Okay. So let me tell you some more coding examples here. So related with the list. Okay. You can do. See, there are different approaches, as I know. You can have a different approaches to find a missing number in array. Okay. You can use filter, everything you can use. No problem. Okay, we'll see this finding the largest number. So the program to find the largest number in the list. Okay. But here you need to input the values at runtime, Ashish. You have to input values at runtime, right? You have to input values at runtime. Okay. So a Python program to find out the largest number in the list. Okay, you have to find out. Okay, you have to find out which number here, largest number. So find given a list of numbers. The task is to write a Python program to find a largest number in a given list. Means you have to find out which one is a maximum value. Okay. So what you're doing here is you're trying to input what here? You want another method for finding duplicates. I think already I said finding duplicates, right? Okay, sorted list minus one. Yeah. So finding the largest number in the list. How can you find the largest number in the list? Okay, suppose you are trying to input number of elements in the list. So first you are trying to read the value of n, input, enter. Okay. Yes. There are different approaches out there. So input enter value of n, you have to input value of n and create a list. And inside this list, you need to input number of values. So I try to input number of values using comprehension for I in range of n. So I try to input number of values. But here, how many values I'm trying to input? N values. I try to input n values. Integer of input enter. What I'm saying is enter value. So here I'm trying to input value. What is integer input? This input get executed how many times? N times. This is comprehension. After that, I try to print the list 1. After this, I try to print the list 1. Okay. So once you run this, so first I'm trying to input number of values here. So enter n value. The n value is 5. I try to enter 10 values, 10, 20. Oh, what I said here input for, so. So here enter n value 5. I try to input some 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Now the list is created with how many values here? 5 values. So I have to find out which value here, maximum value. So this is a different approaches. This is a first approach, which is nothing but method 1. So what I'm doing in method 1 or approach 1 is, you can just apply one predefined function. The max value equal to max of list 1. So this will get the maximum value. Maximum value in list is, I just insert which value here, maximum value. So here I've not used any logic. Here I've not used any logic. Okay, there is no logic here. So what is the maximum value in the list? 7. Okay. This is a method 1. And there is a method 2. So what is a method 2 is sort. Sort the list and format. So the maximum value is list 1 of -1. Okay, list 1 of -1. So this will sort the elements of the list in which order? Ascending order. This will sort the elements of the list in which order? Ascending order. You are sorting the elements of the list in ascending order, and then you are trying to display which element? Last element. So this is a method 2. Second approach. I try to input 5 values. Now these are 5 values. Okay, now what is the maximum value in the list is 8. And maximum value is what again? 8. So this is a method 2. And there is a method 3. There is a method 3. So what is a method 3 is, you have to take. So there is a maximum value equal to 0. Every time you read one value from the list 1, if value is greater than maximum value, then maximum value equal to value. So this is applying your own logic. Maximum value in list is, you are trying to print which value here? Maximum value. So this is applying your logic. So maximum value, your maximum value in list is, maximum value in list is, okay, list 1 of -1. And here you are trying to write your own logic. So what is the logic you have written here? Suppose you created one list. Sorry. You created one list which is having 10, 20, 10, some 50 and 5. So what is the value of maximum value? 0. So every time you are reading one value, what is the first value? 20. Is it 20 is greater than 0? Yes. What is the maximum value? 20. Read the next value. What is the next value? 10. Is it 10 is greater than 20? No. Read the next value. 50. Is it 50 is greater than 20? Yes. What is the maximum value? 50. Read 5. Is it 5 is greater than 50? No. Then come out of the loop. And what is the maximum value? 50. Now here we applied the logic. Here we applied the logic. Okay. Finding the maximum value. Enter n values 5. Okay. I try to input 5 values. Okay. 1 and 3. And what is the maximum value in list is 8. What is the value maximum value in list is 8. What is the maximum value in list is 8. Okay. Yes. These are 3 approaches I did for finding which value maximum value. Okay. Yeah, this is a logic for finding the first maximum value. This is a logic for finding the first maximum value. Okay. Yeah, you can also use that. Reduce. Reduce to which value maximum value. You can also use that also. Method 4. Okay. You want that method 4 also. So method 4. You can also use that. You can reduce the list to maximum value. I'm writing here maximum value equal to reduce. I'm writing maximum value reduce. And this reduce is there in which one here? Function tools. Function tools dot reduce. You are applying lambda x comma y. So x, if x is greater than y, else y. Else y comma list 1. So here you are trying to use the function tools. In function tools, import function tools. In function tools, you are trying to write one, you are trying to use one function. And what is the name of the function? Reduce. What is the name of the function? Reduce. Okay. Okay, right? And then you are trying to print it. Which value here? Maximum value. Format. Format. Maximum value in list is now this is which value? Maximum value. Enter n values. Okay, that is 2, 6, okay, 8, 1 and some 4. You can see maximum value in list is 8, 8, 8 and 8. So you can use reduce function. You can also use a reduce function. Maximum value in list is this is a maximum value. So one problem you can solve in different ways. Okay. One problem you can solve in different ways. Okay, right? So I use number of methods. Method 1, method 2, method 3, and one more is method 4. So this is finding the maximum value by using different approaches. Okay, but here we applied our own logic, but here we don't apply any logic. We just sort it and get which element, last element. And here we directly use which function? Max function. And here we are using reduce. Means we are reducing the list of values into one value by applying which function? Maximum function. And I represent that function as which expression? Lambda expression. So this is finding the maximum value. Okay, this is a solution. for this given problem. Okay. So find the largest number in the list. Find the second largest number in the list. Now this is one more. So the next one is, okay, given the list of numbers. So what is the next approach is, given the list of numbers, given the list of numbers, okay, given the list of numbers, given the list of outputter, so given the list of numbers, so given the list of numbers, okay, the task is to write a program, okay, task is to write a program, task is to write a Python program to find the second largest number in the given list. You have to find out the second largest number in the list. Not first largest number, second largest number in the list. It's nothing but you have to find out the second maximum. Okay, suppose if the list is having 10, 20 and 4, what is the second maximum? 10. Because what is the first maximum? 20. And what is the second maximum? 10. First maximum is 20 and second maximum is what here? 10. Okay. Hmm. First maximum is a 10. So what you have to do? You have to find out the second maximum, not the first maximum. Okay. You have to find out the second maximum. Okay. I'm uploading this in my Telegram. All this I'm uploading in my Telegram. Okay. So for example, 1024 is there. What is the second maximum? 10. The first maximum is 20, right? Okay. Yes. Always it will not work. That will not work always. Okay. Suppose if 10 is there two times, if the 10 is there two times, then will it this logic work or doesn't work? Vijay Lakshmi, Srikanth. Okay. Abhinav, will it work or doesn't work? Doesn't work. Okay. Select -2 means doesn't work. Okay. Okay. If two maximums are there, first maximums are two, then your logic work or doesn't work? Doesn't work. Okay. Now let us see how to solve this problem. Let us see how to solve this problem. Okay, so what you have to do is no, that will not work. Venture, Shahid. Okay, what we have to do is we have to input n values. Okay, we have to input n values. Okay, n equal to integer of. So input, enter how many values? How many values you have to input? Yes. Okay. Okay. So enter number of values and you are trying to input values. So list one equal to integer of input, input enter value. So input enter value for i in range of n. So you are trying to read n values. Then you have to print. I print that list one because I want to know how many values are there in the list. Then how can I find out the second maximum? Suppose 5 values I enter 10, 10, okay, 20, okay, 20 and 30. So in this, what is the second maximum? 10. What is the first maximum? 20. Okay. So how can I find out the second maximum? Okay, this is a method one. So what is a method one is convert this list into a set. Convert this list into what here? Set. Okay, now and then convert this set again back to what here? List. Convert this set again back to the list and then sort it. Sort it. Now print list 2 of second maximum, right? Okay, second maximum. Second maximum is I'm writing here list 2 of minus 2. List 2 of minus 2. Okay. Because set allows only unique. Set allows only unique. If any duplicates are there, it takes how many times? Only one time. 10, 10, 20, 20, and 30. What is the second maximum? Oh, what is the second maximum? 20 here. Listed 2 of minus 2. First maximum is, oh, this is 20 or 10. What is the second sorry, first maximum is 30 and second maximum is what? 20. Yes. First maximum is 30 and second maximum is what? 20. Okay. So this is a method one. What you are doing in method one, you are converting. What you are converting? List to. List to what here? Set. Okay, again converting. Again you are converting set to list because you need to sort it. Then sort list in which order? Ascending order. So why we convert list to set for removing which one? Duplicates. For removing duplicates, we converted list into what? Set. But again, set is converted to list. Why? Because you need to sort. You cannot sort the list elements of set, but you can sort the elements of what? List. Okay, now this is the first approach. And here display read last but first value. From last read from last from last read which value? Second value. Read which value? Second value. Yeah, you can also print that is minus 2 only. No, index of second is what? Minus 2 only. If you want to find out the index, you want to have index also. Then what do you do? It list 2 dot index. You have a function called index. List 2 of index. Index. You are finding the index of list 2 of which value? Minus 2 value. Okay, you can use one predefined method called index. So that returns the index. Okay, 10, 10, 20, 20, 30. And second maximum is 20. And what is the index here? 1. What is the index here? 1. Why index is a 1? Because 10 index is what? 0. 20 index is what? 1. Because you converted list into what here? Set. Because you converted list into what here? Set. Okay. Yes. Yes. No problem. You can print it. If duplicates are there, you read each time one value and find out. So method 2 is there. What is a method 2 is? Okay. What is a method 2? So method 2 is you sort the elements of the list and find the first maximum. Find the first maximum. Okay. Max of list 1. Max of list 1 and count how many times this first maximum is there. List 1 dot count how many times this first maximum is there. Then list 1 dot sort. Then you are saying format. So what you are writing second maximum. Okay, second maximum is you are writing list 1 of. Okay, list 1 of. So minus count plus 1. Minus count plus 1. Minus count plus 1. Okay, this is a second approach. So what you are doing in second approach is you are sorting the list. And after that you are finding first maximum. For example, if this is a list, this is a sorted list where I said 1, 2. Okay, 3 and 4 4. So what is the first maximum? 4. And what is the count of first maximum? 2. Okay, then list one dot sort. I sorted 2 times, but we have to sort only 1 time. Okay. So then after that list one of minus count plus 1. It means 2 plus 1. What is 2 plus 1 is 3. Minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. What is the value at minus 3? 3, which is nothing but second maximum. This is nothing but what your second maximum. That is without removing duplicates. That is without removing what here? Duplicate. This is second method. This is a second approach. Okay. Then next, you can also have multiple approaches. But here we just use the previous. Sorry. Here we just applied our own predefined functions. We find the maximum value. We find which maximum value, first maximum value. And you will be counting how many times this first maximum value is there in the list. And then you are saying list of minus count plus 1. So these are the two methods. Method 1 is using set. Method 2 is you are directly getting the maximum and you are counting and you are displaying it. Okay. Okay. Yes. This is the method 1 and method 2. Okay. Yes. Then next is finding nth maximum value. How can you find the nth maximum value? So this is finding which one? Second maximum value, second largest number. So there is one more logic is there here. One more program is there. What is that program? Is Python program to find n largest elements. You have to find out the n largest numbers, n largest element. You have to find out the n largest element. So given a list of integers, the task is to find n largest elements, assuming size of list is greater than or equal to, okay, assume the size of list is greater than or equal to what? N. Suppose the list is having 5 values. If n is a 2, I should display first 2 maximum values. If you enter n is a 3, then I should display first 3 maximum values 81, 96 and 52. 81, 96 and 52. Okay. Yeah. Tell me how to write this logic here. Tell me how to write this logic here. Okay. You have to find out which one? N maximum values. If I say 2, I should get the 2 maximum values. If I say 3, I should get 3 maximum values. Okay, if I say 4, I should get 4 maximum values. Okay, very good. Okay, so what you have to do is very simple. Now, this logic is also very simple. This logic also very simple here. So first you have to read the value of n. So how many values you want to input inside the list? Enter how many elements? Enter how many elements? You want to read how many values? Okay, then you are creating a list comprehension I'm using. Integer of input, enter value. And you are trying to input how many values here? N values. You are trying to input how many values? N values. You are trying to input how many values here? N values. Okay. After that, you have to print n. So n is nothing but integer of input. How many maximum values? You want to read how many maximum values? So one value might be repeated more than one time, right? So you have to remove the duplicates from the list. How can you remove the duplicates from the list? You just write here list 2 equal to set of list 1 and then convert that result set into what again? List. That result converted into a list. And list 2 dot sort. After sorting, suppose I want to sort in descending order, then I'm saying reverse equal to true. Now this will get in which order here? Descending order. Then I'm writing here list 3 equal to list 2 of colon n. I just write here colon n. Colon n means I'm trying to read how many values here? N values. So this n is nothing but, so n is nothing but which value? Start value or stop value? Stop value. Okay, 0 is which value? Start value. What I'm doing here? Slicing. What I'm doing here? Slicing. Here I'm doing slicing. Okay. Print format. Okay. So here n maximum values are I just print what here list 3. N maximum values are what here list 3. Okay. Shai. You have to do like this. So this is slicing. You are doing what here? Slicing. Okay. List 2 dot sort reverse equal to true. Reverse is nothing but ascending or descending. Descending order. From list 2 you are reading how many values? N values. Where 0 is a starting index and n is what here? Stop index. Okay. Input values. Okay. Input values. Just run an input values. We'll try to input this only. Okay. Input these values. What is that values? 81. How many values? How many values are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. नहीं रुक रहा चले जा रहा क्या यार ये should stay here, right? We should also minimize this. Okay, 7. 7 values we input. Okay, randomly. Okay, right. Very good. Thank you. 81, 52, 45. Okay, 10, 3, 2. Okay, 96. How many maximum? 3 maximum. Now 96, 81, and 96, 81, and 52. 96, 81, and 52. Even if the value is repeated more than one time, that value will be considered how many times only? That value will be considered how many times only? One time. That value will be considered how many times only? One time. Okay. Yeah, this is a method 1. And there is a method 2. Method 2 means I should not use any predefined methods. I should not use any predefined methods. I should take only unique values. First, I have to take only unique values. Unique values, how you take it? You read another, you create another list and you read each value from list 1. Read each value from list 1. If value not in, okay, list 2, okay, add that value. List 2 dot append what here? Value. So this is removing duplicates. Okay, this is removing duplicates. Yeah, Rakesh, you are working in Python developer in Counter in NetShift. Yeah, I'll ask management to provide recordings. Okay, don't worry. Because most of the students, they're asking for recordings. Okay, I'll ask the management. So they should stream. Okay, they'll do the streaming on YouTube. maybe uh maybe maybe next week. They'll do the streaming. Don't worry. Might be. I'm not sure, but I'll ask them. I'll ask them to stream on YouTube. Okay. So that you can again listen. Okay. Again, you can repeat. If any doubts are there, you can able to clarify, right? Okay. Don't worry. Hmm. So I created list two. I created list two, but list two is having only which value? Unique values. Then after that, sir, cryptography in Python is different. Cryptography means you have so many things, right? Cryptography related with what? What is what kind of cryptography? No, same. See, cryptography is a theory. Is a theory subject or theory algorithms. So that can be implemented in any language. It's nothing but encryption and decryption, right? Encryption and one more is what? Decryption. Regular expressions is different than no, Shahid. Regular expression is pattern matching here, Shahid. Regular expression is it belongs to the cryptography here? No, it does not belongs to cryptography. Okay. So listed two dot sort. I'll say here reverse. Okay, reverse equal to true. Reverse equal to true and list three equal to list two of colon n. This is one more logic. Okay. This is one more logic and find n maximum. So I have not used any predefined methods here. I just write my own logic for finding which one maximum, right? So this is for removing duplicates and this is sorting in which order, descending order and getting first n values. This is reading and getting first n values and that n values you are trying to get and store in one more list. And what is that list here? List 3. That list is list 3. Input 7 elements, 81, okay, 52. If you enter even 2 times, that will be considered as 1 time only. Okay, now how many maximum values? 3 maximum values. Now you can see 96, 81, 52, 96, 81 and 52. Okay, right. So these are the two methods by using which we can find out the n. By using this, you can find out the n maximum values. Okay, you understood the logic? See, I'm writing one in multiple ways. Okay, one thing I'm writing in multiple ways. Okay, workshop notes 5. Okay, right. I'm writing one problem in multiple ways. Okay, see, there is no rule like you have to solve only in this way. Okay, so you can apply different algorithms. If you are very good in Python, you can apply different algorithms and you can solve it. You can apply different algorithms and you can solve it. For example, count occurrences of elements in a list. See here, count occurrences of elements in the list. Count occurrences of elements in list. Okay, this is one problem. So how many ways can you do this? Count in the last class, I have taken examples from lead code. Related with data structures. We'll also see that. We'll also see that. Okay, we'll also see that. So given a list in Python and a number X, count the number of occurrences. Count the number of occurrences of X in the given list. For X value is 10, then how many times 10 is appear in the given list? 3 times. So 10 appears 3 times in a given list. Okay, suppose the element is a 16, but 16 is appeared how many times in the list? Okay, only 0 times. Okay, it is applied how many times here? Only 0 times. So 16 appears 0 times in a given list. 0 times in a given list. Okay. Yes. How can you do this? You have a different approaches. You have a different approaches for finding this. So you have a different approaches for finding this. So first you are trying to read how many values here, n values. So input how many values. You want to input how many values or how many elements. How many elements in list. You have to input how many elements in the list. You have to input how many elements in the list. Okay. If the value of n is, if the value of n is 10, you have to input 10 values in the list. Okay. Then you are trying to create a list. And inside this list, you have to input how many values? N values. Enter value. You are saying enter value. And for I in, okay, range of n. For I in range of n. Okay. And then print list 1. And then you are trying to read a value integer of input. So enter value to count how many times you want to know this value is there in the list. Then method 1. This is a method 1. What you can do in method 1 is, you can just use, okay, list 1 dot count. Okay, what you are counting? Value. So this value count is, you are displaying like this. Okay, this is method 1. So what is this here? Method 1. If you run this, I was asking how many values, how many elements in the list? 5 elements, 10, 20, 10. Okay, 10 and 20 or 30. I want to know 10 is there how many times? 10 is there how many times here? 3 times. Okay. So there is a method 2. So method 2 is, you are taking count. Count is 0 for value in. What do you have to do for value in? Yes. What you are trying to do for, okay, I in, for I in range of, for I in range of, for I in range of n. Now this will generate indexes. If the value of n is 5, it will generate 5 indexes. And you are saying if value double equal to list 1 of I, if value double equal to list 1 of I, you are saying count is count plus 1. You are saying count is count plus 1 and print value. Along with that, you are trying to print even what? Count. Okay, print value. You are printing the value and you are trying to print what? Count. So you are printing two things here. You are inserting a value and you are trying to insert what here? Count. So what is the index here? 0. Means you are checking, is it values equal to list 1 of 0? Is it value equal to list 1 of 1? Is it values equal to list 1 of 2? Is it values equal to list 1 of 3? Is it values equal to list 1 of 4? So that is you are checking manually by iterating every time. Okay. How many elements in the list? 5 elements. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 2 and 3 and 2. I want to count how many times 2 is there. 2 is there how many times here? 3 times. But if the element is not there, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, I want to count 5. But 5 is there how many times? 5 is there how many times here? 0. Because is it 5 is exist or not exist? Not exist. So that you can call it as frequency count. That is called as a frequency count. And that you are counting it. Okay, that you are counting it. Okay, that you are counting it by using two approaches. This is method 1 and this is a method 2. This is clear, all of you? Are you getting what I'm telling you, dear students? Are you getting what I'm telling you? Are you getting what I'm telling you? Okay. So I'm telling you multiple approaches. I'm telling you multiple approaches for doing this. Okay. So not using one approach. So there is a multiple approaches. Multiple approaches. Okay. Now just to see it. Now if you see, now there is a practice problems. You can practice from here. Okay. You can practice from here. I think in the last class we have seen finding duplicates in what array is nothing but now sort an array of zeros and ones and twos. Let us see this. What is this exactly? So given an array of size containing only zeros, ones and twos, sort the array in which order? Ascending order. Okay, sort the array in which order? Ascending order. That is segregate, aggregate. Okay, into ascending order is 0, 1s and 2s. How can you do this? Now you can do this. You can write your own logic, but you should able to enter only, you should able to enter 0, 1s and 2s. But you should not enter any other value, right? Okay. So sort. So this is very simple. Okay, given an array size of n containing only zeros and ones and twos, sort the array in ascending order. So sort the array in which order? Ascending order. So just so what do you have to do? But should able to enter only zeros, ones, and twos, but should not enter any other value. Okay. Yeah, in the previous example, you can also no, you cannot use membership operator because we are comparing value, one value with another value, right? No, you cannot use membership operator. You cannot use a membership operator because we are comparing with the index. We are comparing with the index but not using membership. We are comparing with the index but not using membership operator. Okay. So by using index but not using membership operator. So first you have to input values. So enter value of n. You have to enter the value of n. N is nothing but number of values. You have to enter the value of n. Then you have to read this many number of values into the list. Integer of input. Enter values. Enter values in 1, 1, 1 or 0 or what is that here? 2. Or should not enter any other value. For in, integer of range of some n. Okay, integer of range of n. Because you are trying to input how many values? N values. So this is the method 1. What is the method 1? So this is directly print list 1. Second one is list 1 dot sort and print list 1. Okay, this is very easy because you can use directly sort. So 5 values, I'm trying to input 1. Okay, 1. Okay, 0, 2, 2 and 1. I can see 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. So it is sorted zeros and ones and twos in which order? Ascending order. You can also use, if you don't want to sort in the same list, you can take another list. List 2 equal to which one? Sorted of list 1. Sorted of list 1. So sort is a mutable and sorted is what here? Immutable. Sort will do the changes in the same list, but sorted will do the changes in what here? Another list. Sort will do the changes in the same list, but sorted will return the elements in ascending order and store in what? Another list. You don't want this. You don't want this. Then you apply. You apply your own sorting logic. For I in range of n, bubble sorting. For j in range of n minus 1, if list 1 of j is greater than list 1 of j plus 1. So interchange list 1 of j comma list 1 of j plus 1 equal to list 1 of j plus 1 comma list 1 of j. Now we implemented our own sorting logic. This is nothing but bubble sorting. So we have not used any predefined method for sorting. We have not used any predefined method for sorting. We write our own logic for what here? Sorting. What you are doing, you are comparing adjacent elements. You are comparing the first element with what? Second element. If the first element is greater than second element, you are trying to interchange. You are comparing the second element with the third element. If the second element is greater than third element, you are interchanging. You are comparing the third element with the fourth element. If it is greater than, what you are doing? Interchanging. Okay, that is done by using this approach. Okay, so 5 values 1, okay, 1 0, okay, 0 2, okay, and 1. Now you can see, yes. Now these are different approaches. Method 1, directly sorted method is mutable. Sort is a mutable, sorted is immutable, and method 3 is you applied one sorting technique. And what is the sorting technique here? What is the sorting technique applied? Bubble. I applied my own sorting technique. What is that sorting technique applied? Bubble sort. Try to understand all these logics are helpful if you are preparing for TCS Ninja. Anyone is applied for TCS? TCS Ninja or TCS? Anyone is applied? All these logics will be helpful. Okay. All these logics will be helpful. Okay, now, right? So please try to learn these logics, which might be helpful in cracking the technical round. Cracking the technical round. Okay, now, yes. Now see, yes. So leaders in an array. Now this question is asked. Okay, leaders in array. Leaders in array. So given an array A of positive and see same logics. Finding minimum, maximum, sorting minimum, maximum, sorting minimum, maximum. Okay, very simple. Yes, finding minimum maximums are very simple. Finding minimum maximums are very simple. You should know sorting logic. If you know that, these problems you can solve easily. Any programming language, any programming language. Okay, I want to get the notes. I said no. All these notes I'll be uploading in my Telegram. This is my Telegram. Okay, join in Telegram. All the notes are there. Okay, in my Telegram already uploaded. Just see my Telegram. Okay, right. Now, given an array A of positive integers, your task is to find out the leaders in the array. An element of array is a leader if it is greater than or equal to all the elements in the right side. Okay, all the elements in what here? Right side. Then you are saying it is leader. The rightmost element is always a leader. Rightmost element is always a leader. Suppose the value of n is a 6 and you are trying to input how many values? 16, 17, 4, 3, 5, 2. Okay, the first leader is 17 as it is greater than all the elements to the right. Similar, the next leader is a 5. The rightmost element is always leader, so it is also included. See here, how many leaders? When you say it is a leader, if the rightmost elements are greater than element, okay, captain's room, just like no, not like captain's room. Captain room is missing number. Jagdeep, captain's room is missing number. This is not missing number, right? Okay, that is captain's room problem is missing number. Whose number is missing, like captain's room number, you have to find out. Okay, all the numbers will be repeated number of times, but one number will be not repeated, right? Captain's room is one number is not repeated. Whose number is not repeated? Captain's room number is not repeated. Okay, now. So you have to count. Each room number is repeated how many times? Except the captain's room number, all the room numbers will be repeated. So if the room number count is one, if the room number whose room count is one, that is a captain's room number. Okay. Yes. So the first leader is 17 as it greater than all the elements to its right. Similarly, the next leader is 5. The rightmost element is always a leader, so it is also included. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. Okay, now 4. 4 is greater than 0. So 4 is there. Now 0 is a rightmost element and 4 is the only element which is greater than all the elements. It's right. So yeah, that is a task. Okay. So what you have to do now? Given array, very simple. No sorting. You should not do any sorting here. You should not do sorting. Okay. You should not do the sorting here. Okay, now try to understand. Don't do sorting. Okay. Should not do the sorting here. Okay. So logic is very simple. So given an array of positive integers, your task is to find the leaders. Okay, you have to find out the leaders. I just take this input. Okay, now we'll talk about complexity later. I'm not talking about complexity right now. Okay, we'll see that complexity later. Okay, so A is one list, N is equal to 6. How many elements are there? 6 elements are there in the list. 6 elements are there in the list. Now I take another list. And what is that list? B. I take another list called which one? B. Okay. Yes. Now tell me here what we have to do. When you can say it is a, what is the logic here? See here. The first leader is 17 as it is greater than all the elements to its right side. All the elements to its right side, then 17 is what here? Leader, first leader. Okay, first leader is 17. Okay, second leader is what? 5. First leader is 17, second leader is what here? 5. Okay, yes. Tell me now. Tell me here what we have to do. Logic. Hmm. For I in, okay, range of, for I in range of what here? N. For I in range of N. Max. Why maximum here? Max means you will get maximum. Why maximum? We don't require maximum, right? No, no. The value should be, the value what you read should be greater than right side elements. Greater than right side elements. If it is greater than right side element, that is a leader. Okay, greater than right side element, that is a leader. Greater than right side elements. If it is greater than right side elements, then it is a leader. Okay, now. So I read a value. I just write here value. So here what I'm saying value, you can compare. For J in range of, okay, what I'm taking is here is, okay, I plus 1. What I'm writing here, I plus 1 comma. What I'm saying here, I plus 1 comma n. I plus 1 comma n. Okay. Then what I'm saying, if what is this here? A of I. If A of I is greater than A of j, if A of I is greater than A of j, or if I'm writing, if A of I is less than A of j, if A of I is less than what here? A of j means I'm comparing the first element with what? Second element. If it is less than, what do you do it? Will you continue or stop? Stop. Will you continue or stop? Stop by just writing which statement? Break. By just writing which statement here? Break. Break. And here I take one flag. So what is the value of flag? False. Our value of flag is a true. Okay, true. If it is a true, if it is not a true, then what is the value of flag here? False. And terminate it by saying this. If a flag, if a flag means if it is a true, what I'm doing is I'm saying B dot append. So B dot append A of B dot append A of I. B dot append A of I. Flag is what here? True. If it is a true, then you are writing this is a leader. What this is here? Leader. If A of I is less than what here? A of j. If A of I is less than what here? A of j. What is A of I? 16. Is it 16 is less than 17? Yes. Okay, then flag is false because 16 is not leader. Break. If the flag is a true, it will add that into a leader. Next, I is a 1. Okay, flag is a true and 2 comma n. So A of 1 is what? 17. Is it 17 is less than 4? Yeah. Is it 17 is less than 4? No. Is it 17 is less than 3? No. Is it 17 is less than 5? No. Is it 17 is less than 2? No. Then flag remain true. Now 17 is leader. So next it will read 4. 4 is compared with a 3. 4 is less than 3? No. 4 is less than 5? Yes. Flag becomes false and break. Next 5. 5 is less than 2? Yes. 5 is less than 2? No. Okay, then next is, then flag is a true, then 5 is added to the B. That is leaders. How many leaders are there now? How many leaders are there here? 2 leaders. One is 17 and one more is a 5. Logics. Okay, this is how you do the logical, right? So logics, how you improve the logic? By practicing. Okay, 17, 5 and 2. The last value is a 2 also included here because 2 is the last value. 17, 5 and 2. So your output is what? 17, 5 and 2. Because 2, you don't have any value. So 2 is also leader. 2 is also what here? Leader. 3 values are there. That is 17, 5 and 2. Understood logic here? Nested for loop I use. Don't think that flag means what? Flag can be some variable. So this value can be either true or false. But when the value of flag is a true, if it is greater than, otherwise the value of flag will be what here? False. Very simple logic. Okay. But this is written only using one method. This is written by using only one method. Okay. Yes. Understood this logic? See, this logic can be implemented in C language, Java, .NET, Python, any language. Logic is the same. Implementation is a logic is the same, but implementation is different. There you implement in Java, but here you are implementing in what? Python. Getting or not? So every problem you can solve it. Yeah, this is leaders. Leaders here. Okay, leaders in array. Majority elements. See, this is asked in Flipkart and all other things. Majority elements. Given an array A of n elements, find the majority element in array. A majority element is an array A of size n is an element that appears strictly more than n by 2 times in the array. Applied more than n by 2 times in array. N by 2 times in array. So here, since each element in 1, 2, 3 appears only one time, 5. So 3 is there, 3 comma 1 comma 3 comma 3 comma 2. Now 3 is applied how many times? 3 times. Since 3 is present more than n by 2 times, so it is a majority element. N by 2 times. You have to find out how many times n by 2 times. Otherwise, you have to return which value? Minus 1. All of you are getting or not? ये silent हो गया क्या यार? हाँ? Majority means count the value. Yes. Majority means count occurrences. क्या हुआ? Silent हो गए सब लोग? ठंडा हो गया क्या यार? हाँ, ठंडा हो गया सब लोग? बहुत ठंडा हो गया क्या? नो. लॉजिक प्रॉब्लम. हाँ, लॉजिक प्रॉब्लम हो गया है क्या? हाँ, ठंडा हो गया सब लोग? अभी आगे ये और कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी बढ़ जाता. यू गेट मोर कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रॉब्लम्स. ओके. हाँ, लॉजिक एक पूरा प्रॉब्लम्स एक ही जैसे नहीं रहता है ना यार. ऑल द प्रॉब्लम्स विल नॉट बी इन द न्यू. लॉजिक को कैसे इम्प्रूव कर, इसीलिए ये क्लासेस पूरा. अभी आपका नाम देसी कलाकार ही है. हाँ, कैसे इम्प्रूव कर रहा बोले तो इसीलिए मैं हूं ना यार. मैं क्यों हूँ? लॉजिक बता रहा हूँ ना मैं. कैसे करना क्या करना बोल के. मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना. कैसे करना बोल के बोल रहा हूँ, नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. हाँ, ये पूरा लिस्ट रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स है. बहुत सारे टेक्निकल इंटरव्यूज में आपको ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम्स किस में से आता? लिस्ट में से आता. लिस्ट में, स्ट्रिंग्स में, ये पूरा आता है यार. ओके. या मे बी it may start. It may start. Maybe it takes some time. It may take some time. Okay. अभी माई करे तो कुछ नहीं मिलता मेरे को. देखो, this question is asked in which one? Flipkart. This question is asked in what year? Adobe. K the smallest element. This question is asked in what? VMware. Minimize the height. Say this question is asked in what? Microsoft. See, why? See, project-based companies will be there and product-based companies will be there. So product-based companies, they look more on logics, logical programming and data structures and algorithms. And product-based companies will have more salary than which company is project-based. Basically, if you join in TCS and Infosys, you don't get much salary. They give you hardly 15,000, 20,000, 30,000. Okay. But if it is product-based companies, okay, they'll give you more salary because they are in product development. They are in product development. They develop their own products. And for developing products, you need to have some logical skills and you should know data structures and algorithms. Okay, na? Right? That's the reason ये पूरा देखो. Flipkart क्या है? Product based. For product based companies, DSA is must. Yes. Data structures and algorithms are must. But I don't know people are why they are not learning data structures. But one person who want to strong in programming, he should learn data structures and algorithms. Okay, na? But anyway, today I conclude here only. Okay, na? Today I'm just concluding here. And anyway, tomorrow there's no class again. I don't know. I mean, tomorrow there's no class because of uh, Ramadan. Okay, there's no class because there is a Ramadan, right? All of you. If n is greater than n by 2, you'll get a yes. I said, I'll start data structures and I'll give you free that course. Okay, I said them. Try to put a data structures and algorithms in Python free classes. Okay, So definitely, okay. How to understand problem is you have to read first. Try to understand how to read Shivaji. Shivaji, you have to know how to read a problem. Then you can understand. Yes. Thank you. Anyway, tomorrow there's no class. Okay. Next class will be on Friday. Next class will be on Friday. Tomorrow there's no class because of Ramzan. So next class will be there on Friday. Okay. Thank you, everyone. And these notes I'm uploading in my Telegram. Just see that in Telegram. Okay. Right. Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you on Friday. Friday we'll see. Please try to practice here. Please try to practice. Okay. There is some problems available in Geeks for Geeks, right? I don't have any channel. Okay. This is my Telegram. Just join in this Telegram. Please try to practice. This is my Telegram link. Okay. Right. So thank you. We'll see you on Friday. Thank you. Right. Bye. Yeah. All notes are there in Telegram. All notes are there in Telegram. Don't worry. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.